Hi everyone, good day to everyone. Welcome to another episode of tax training, and today I will discuss to you about BIR Form 1702EX. This is the annual income tax return for corporation, partnerships, and other non-individual taxpayer exempt under the tax code. In short, those who don't have to pay their tax, but they're going to file only information return because they are not subject to tax. They are exempt under the tax code, section 30 and section 27C. What are these institutions or organizations under section 30 that are not subject to income tax? These are the organizations or corporations exempt under section 30 of the tax code. Letter A, we have labor, agricultural or horticultural organization not organized principally for profit. Okay, letter B, mutual savings bank not having a capital stock represented by shares, and cooperative bank without capital stock organized and operated for mutual purposes and without profit. Letter C, a beneficiary society, order or association operating for the exclusive benefit of the members, such as fraternal organization operating under the lodge system, or a mutual aid association or a non-stock corporation organized by employees providing for the payment of life, sickness, accident, or other benefits exclusively to the members of such society, order or association, or non-stock corporation or their dependents. Letter D, cemetery company owned and operated exclusively for the benefit of its members. And letter E, non-stock corporation or association organized and operated exclusively for religious, charitable, scientific, athletic, or cultural purposes, or for the rehabilitation of veterans. No part of its net income or asset shall belong to or inure to the benefits of any member, organizer, officer, or any specific person. Letter F, business league, chamber of commerce, or board of trade not organized for profit, and no part of the net income of which inures to the benefit of any private stockholder or individual. Letter G, civic league or organization not organized for profit but operated exclusively for the promotion of social welfare. Letter H, a non-stock and non-profit educational institution. Letter I, government educational institution. Letter J, farmers or other mutual typhoon or fire insurance company, mutual deeds or irrigation company, mutual or cooperative telephone company, or like organization of purely local character, the income of which consists solely of assessments, dues, and fees collected from members for the sole purpose of meeting its expenses. And letter K, farmers, fruit growers, or like association organized and operated as a sales agent for the purpose of marketing the products of its members and turning back to them the proceeds of sales, less the necessary selling expenses on the basis of the quantity of produce finished by them. Okay, so in order that corporation or an association organization exempt from income tax, they must be a non-stock corporation, and no part of its assets shall belong to or inure to the benefit of any member, organizer, officer, or any specific person. So that makes them exempt from the payment of income tax. Another is the provision of section 27C of the tax code, providing exemption also to some government agencies. And who are this? Under letter C of section 27 of the tax code. They are the government-owned or controlled corporations, agencies, or instrumentalities. And These corporations that are exempted are the Government Service and Insurance System or GSIS, the Social Security System, the Philippine Health Insurance Corporation or the PHIC, the Local Water District, the Philippine Charity Sweepstakes Office. They are not supposed to pay income tax. They are exempt. Okay? So, going back to BIR Form number 1702. So, those are the corporations or organizations that are exempt. And they are going to file 1702AX as only as information return. Okay, so line number 1, you have to fill up for the calendar or fiscal year. And year ending, then you have to fill up also if this is an amended return, yes or no, or short period return, also yes or no. The alphanumeric tax code going to be used by this corporation is IC 011, exempt corporation on exempt activities, and IC 021, the general professional partnership, because they are also exempt from tax. So part 1, background information. Taxpayer identification number, of course, the TIN of the association or the non-stock non-profit corporation. We have RDO code, registered name, enter only one letter per box using capital letters. Okay, so number 9, registered address. Indicate complete address. If the registered address is different from the current address, go to the RDO to update registered address by using BIR Form number 1905. But since this is a corporation, you are going to notify first and amend your articles of incorporation with the Securities and Exchange Commission before you can change your registration with the BIR. And then you have the date of incorporation or organization. It is the original date as found in your articles of incorporation. And then the contact number, be sure it is the contact number of the corporation and not the contact number of any other person. Zip code, use the zip code designated for your address. Email address, it should always be the email address of the corporation. Why? Because the BIR using this email will confirm your filing and will send back the confirmation receipt to send back the confirmation receipt using the email. So in the method of deduction, there is no method of deductions because itemized or standard deductions, it doesn't matter because there is no tax that is going to be paid. So only information return. So the corporation will just have its financial statement and show the total income and how their funds are disbursed. Okay, so other information. So tax due, there is no tax due or overpayment. And since this is an information return and this is for corporation, 2 signatories are required: the president, the officer, principal officer, or the authorized representative, and also the treasurer or the assistant treasurer. Okay, so you are going to show your total income for the year and then also show how you disbursed your total income. So some of the information here are not applicable. Just like tax credits, you have no tax credit, of course, because you are exempt. And since this is page 3, you have the schedule of ordinary allowable deductions or itemized deductions. These are only expenses. So you have to show your expenses. For BIR purposes, the requirement of the BIR is that since the organization or non-stock non-profit organizations are having income through donations, they are allowed to accept donations for their projects. So the requirement of the BIR is that 70-30, 70% of the accepted donation should go to the project of the non-stock non-profit corporation, and 30% should go to the administrative expenses. Meaning, 70% should go to the program, 30% will only go to the administrative expenses for payment of rent or utilities, for salaries, but 70% should go to the beneficiaries. For the Department of Social Welfare, the requirement is 75-35. 75% should go to the project or the programs, 25% will go to the administrative expenses, or 25% only of the donations accepted or received by the non-stock non-profit corporation will go to the administrative expenses to answer for its rent, for its salaries, and for the administrative expenses. But 75% should go to the project or programs for the beneficiaries. Okay, so other requirements or information needed. The attachment on this 1702EX are the financial statement or the financial statement as required. And what are these financial statements? We have the balance sheet, we have the income statement, we have the statement of changes in equity or fund balance, and we also have the statement of cash flow that is going to be attached here. And for the financial statements, there are also attachment for the disclosures and for the requirement. Since this is a non-stock non-profit corporation, so regardless of the amount received, there should be an audit certificate attached to the financial statement. The independent CPA that audited the financial statement of the non-stock non-profit corporation. So it should be attached also in these financial statements. Okay, so that's all for this exempt or the annual income tax return 1702 AX. This pertains to the income tax return of the exempt organization. Okay, so stay tuned to our other episode of tax training and other tax updates for you to be updated with the information in taxation.